It all started on a Tuesday when Charles Lindbergh walked into the nursery of his Hopewell, New Jersey home and found his 20-month-old son gone. It was March 1st, 1932, a single moment that
The deadline
turned the
is
most
approaching.
celebrated
We must
aviator
act
in the
now.
world
There
into
is
the
no
center
room
of
for
an
error.
unfolding national tragedy.
What
The
do you mean?
Lindberghs were American
That's
royalty.
impossible. I
Charles, the
understand
young
how I
hero of the Atlantic flight, and his quiet partner. Their child's disappearance
Sir, can you explain
slammed
this
into
chalk
the
marking?
newspapers like a
No,
thunderbolt.
I have no idea. It wasn't there this morning.
A ransom
Ransom?
note
What is
left on the
this?
windowsill demanded $50,000.
I have to pay. I have no
The
choice.
nation watched as the couple, desperate and exposed, agreed to meet a shadowy intermediary. That intermediary, a Bronx school teacher named Dr. John F. Condon, known in the papers as Jaffe, became a public go-between between the Lindberghs and the kidnappers. Negotiations were frantic, clumsy, and soaked in secrecy. A crude ladder left at the scene gave police the first physical clue. As weeks passed, the story throbbed across front pages. Reporters camped outside the Lindbergh estate, and New Jersey turned into a theater of suspicion. The strongest hope, the ransom exchange for the child's safe return, dissolved when, on May 12th, searchers found the body of an infant in woods near the Lindbergh home. The medical verdict, a violent death.
Any comment
The
on the
nation
charges?
went from hope
Keep
to
moving.
mourning. Federal law changed in the wake of the case. The 1932 Lindbergh Law made kidnapping a
It's good to
federal
be
crime
alive.
when victims are
We're
taken
here for
across
you.
state lines. The investigation intensified. Detectives hunted down clues in the latter's craftsmanship, in handwriting samples, and in the paper trail of the ransom money. Forensic wood expert Arthur Kohler famously traced pieces of the ladder to a lumber company and later to wood
The
that
reports
matched
are
boards
here.
found in
We
an
need to
attic
move,
connected
but are
to
we
a
ready for
suspect
this?
living in the Bronx.
We have no choice.
That suspect
All right,
was Bruno
I'm in.
Richard Hauptmann,
this way!
a German immigrant and carpenter. In 1934, officers arrested him after marked ransom bills showed up in circulation, and a portion of the gold certificates could be linked to bills in his possession. The prosecution assembled a narrative. Hauptmann had acted as
This
the
plank is
abductor,
ready.
built the ladder,
Right on the
kept
stack.
the ransom, and hidden the money in his
Stay
home.
sharp. Watch the
Wood
corners.
testimony,
Copy that. Eyes peeled.
handwriting
Hallway ahead clear.
comparisons,
Proceeding.
and
Good.
the
Hold
discovery
formation.
of ransom
Keep
currency
searching. It has to be here
created
somewhere.
a damning
This
mosaic.
crate's full of old clothes.
Hauptmann insisted
Check the
he was
corners.
innocent.
Move.
He claimed the money had been given to him by a friend and that his handwriting similarities were coincidental. Defense attorneys argued police misconduct, slanted evidence, and mistakes in the investigation. The trial held in Flemington in 1935 was a media spectacle. Journalists
These
described
numbers are
courtroom
unacceptable.
drama
It's
more
the best we can do.
forensic nuance.
Then the deal is off.
Public
Fine.
outrage and the Lindbergh celebrity weighed heavily. The jury convicted Hauptmann. In 1936, he was executed in the electric chair. But the story did not settle. From the moment of arrest,
Look,
a fog of
footprints.
conspiracy surrounded
still
the
damp.
case.
Someone
Critics
was in
pointed
here.
to hurried
who
police
and
work,
why?
to Dr. Condon's suspicious interactions with the press, and to unanswered questions about who else might have helped with the abduction. Some historians and writers advanced the possibility that Hauptmann was part of a larger ring, or, more unsettling, that he was a convenient scapegoat for bungled law enforcement. Others suspected that the Lindbergh secrecy and the intense media glare had warped the pursuit of truth. Over decades, scholars re-examined the evidence. Kohler's wood analysis
This
remains a
document proves
milestone
my
of
innocence.
forensic science.
I implore you
But
to
debates
examine
about
it closely.
handwriting analysis,
My life is
the
in
chain
your
of custody
hands.
for ransom bills, and alleged police pressure continue to surface. The case spawned books, films, and bitter arguments.
The evidence is
Was
clear and
justice
compelling,
served
Your Honors.
or merely
I agree.
satisfied?
The witness testimony supports
The
it.
Lindbergh
Precisely.
kidnapping reshaped American law and sensibilities.
court.
It exposed
You
the
will
nation's
respect
vulnerability,
the authority in
the
this
hunger
court.
of a press corps, and the ferocity with which fame and grief can steer an investigation. Whether Bruno Hauptmann acted alone, as the court ruled, or whether his conviction closed a more complex conspiracy, the case left enduring scars. A child dead, a family shattered, and a legal landscape forever altered. 80 years on, the central fact remains immutable and chilling. A child's life taken in the dark of night, while the full truth about who orchestrated it and how much of the story was never told continues to occupy historians, skeptics, and the public imagination. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.